What's up, all my Ewoks, Triples, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also that Star Wars girl, and I apologize for my voice. I have chronic tonsillitis, and it flared up again. It usually does whenever I travel, and I get really sick. So that's the unfortunate side effect of traveling. But the Kenobi show came out, episode 1 and 2, and I'm going to do a little review. Excuse me, I'm going to do a review. So obviously I have up on my screen my Twitter, and I was not very happy because one of the biggest reveals that I think they thought was, going to be like an oh my gosh moment was that they had the bait and switch character Reva reveal to Obi-Wan that Anakin, aka Darth Vader, is still alive, and it'd be a big shocker to Obi-Wan Kenobi that Vader is alive, when in reality Vader has been running the galaxy alongside Darth Sidious, the Emperor, for the past decade. So for them to think that that's a big reveal, just one, is insulting to the audience. I mean, did you not watch the end of Revenge of the Sith, which is what I had to, tweet out because people were losing their minds at my tweets, and it's very clear that they get triggered by, being called fake fans, and also the fact that they didn't know that this is literally how Revenge of the Sith ended. Darth Vader is running the show with Sidious. For them to not know this shows how little they know about actual Star Wars. And then people were complaining that Obi-Wan literally lives in a cave. And it's like, yes, he lives in a cave to hide. He is very aware of what is going on in the rest of the galaxy, because if something happens, like somebody like Anakin fucking Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, decides maybe he wants to come visit his mother's grave on Tatooine, where Luke is with his, uncle Owen, then that could be a fucking problem. So yes, Obi-Wan would know that Darth Vader is alive and running the freaking show with Darth Sidious, the Emperor. To think that that is, believable that he wouldn't know, just one, exposes your own ignorance, and two, it proves you don't know anything about fucking Star Wars or how any of this shit works. Which, if you're a brand new fan to the franchise and you didn't know that, that's fine. But acting like this is something that should be accepted by anyone that's a Star Wars fan is fucking bullshit. Now, if you go down in the description of this video, I have linked the ending scene to Revenge of the Sith if you want to go rewatch that. But now that I've talked about that, let's talk about another thing. There is no rhyme or reason why Reva should know that Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader. That was on a need-to-know basis that the Emperor would not want many people to know, or for it to be revealed to many other people for security reasons, because then they would be able to manipulate Anakin and study Anakin. Now, if they're going to explain why she knows that Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader, then they have a few episodes to get to that. But knowing Disney's track record, I highly doubt that they are going to do that. Another thing that doesn't make any sense is that Reva constantly breaks the chain of command. She goes above her superior's head when he tells her to stop looking for Obi-Wan Kenobi, which he has every reason to believe is dead. She doesn't listen to him. She doesn't take orders from her superiors well. She goes above their head. She does everything wrong. And that doesn't make any sense based on the way that these two gentlemen up here on the screen run things. Now, obviously, this is another tweet regarding what I was talking about earlier. But if you have seen the original trilogy of Star Wars, then you know what I'm talking about. But for the people that are writing Star Wars, that are working on Star Wars, they clearly haven't, because they don't understand the way that Darth Vader runs the chain of command. If he had a subordinate that was not following his orders or doesn't follow them to the way that he wants, what happens? he chokes them to death with the Force. He kills them. He has absolutely no regards for his subordinates' life. They are all easily replaceable. And the same can be said with the Inquisitors. She constantly goes against the Grand Inquisitor's commands, and for whatever reason, he doesn't kill her. There's a whole scene where he talks about how little, how beneath him that she is, and, basically compares her to sewers. So for him to keep her alive doesn't make any sense, the way that they run things. For whatever stupid reason, they make him not kill her, and instead she kills him because she's close to getting Kenobi. And this is during the scene when she reveals that she knows that Anakin is Vader and that Vader's alive, and Obi-Wan has a big oh shit moment when he's hiding from her. And the Grand Inquisitor shows up and she kills him. So again, breaking chain of command. And I mean, he dies differently in their own canon, so they clearly don't watch their own shows or communicate with one another, which again doesn't make sense considering Dave Filoni has been praised by Disney that he's the one that's kind of running things along with Jon Favreau, and this is one of his characters from Rebels, and they don't even remember that they killed him off differently. So obviously these people do not talk to one another. If you don't believe me, just Google it. It's literally there with video links, which I will put down below in the description of this video because I can't play it for you or else Disney will copyright strike me. But you guys can see it for yourself. He literally dies in Rebels in a completely different way than how they killed him off in this show. How could you buy a franchise for $4.5 billion and not have people that communicate and watch and read all of the, everything that you own and you're trying to market to people? All this tells me is that you don't care about the franchise, the characters, and you don't care about insulting your fans' intelligence. It's ridiculous. Another thing I want to discuss before my voice completely gives out on me is Leia. Now, in this show, Obi-Wan leaves Tatooine, where he was guarding Luke, to go and rescue Leia because Leia gets kidnapped. For whatever reason, there's no planetary security on Alderaan. There's no guards in the woods that surround the royal palace, where literally the only heir to the throne likes to play and played earlier in the episode. She has no kind of shields, no kind of, implanted tracking in her, no kind of beacon, no kind of self-defense of any kind. It doesn't make any sense, but for whatever reason, she gets kidnapped by these bounty hunters because Reva thinks that getting her will lure out Obi-Wan, because for somehow she knows that, which also implies that she knows who Leia's real parents are. And if she knows who Anakin is, then that's probably that, which again makes absolutely no sense. But maybe this is me giving them a huge benefit of the doubt. Maybe they will explain that, but again, I highly doubt it, considering Obi-Wan himself didn't know until right before everything hit the fan and Anakin turned to the dark side and started killing everyone. So I highly doubt some random chick that was a child that survived Order 66 and then was living in the sewer and then became an insignificant Inquisitor would know any of this information, considering it was top secret. But for whatever reason, she somehow knows who Leia is and has bounty hunters come and take her because she wants to lure out Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, you have Bail and his wife that give Obi-Wan Kenobi a call, and it's trying to parallel the "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope," which Leia does in Star Wars, the original one. But, and this is one of the dumbest things, again, that Disney has done, but they need to do it to have a show. But they obviously do not read their own books and don't know their own IP. They don't know that Bail Organa is the leader of the Rebel Alliance and one of the founding members of it, and that he literally has thousands of people at his command that he could send out to find Leia, including Ahsoka Tano, who is known to him as Fulcrum. That is her code name. Ahsoka Tano at this time would be, going on missions for Bail Organa, and would be the one that he would send after Leia. If you do not know this, that's completely fine. You probably haven't read the Ahsoka book. That there's also an audiobook that Ashley Eckstein, the voice of Ahsoka, reads and narrates that book, the Ahsoka book that Disney owns, that is Disney canon. It makes absolutely no sense. Even in that book, Leia is in it. She's in the background while Bail is doing, things and talking to Ahsoka. So for him to pull Obi-Wan Kenobi away from guarding Luke and saying that Leia is just as important as Luke and that he needs to stop protecting Luke to go get Leia makes absolutely no fucking sense when he literally has other Jedi at his disposal that he could use to go and rescue his daughter. Disney is fucking stupid. They don't know anything about Star Wars. They have fake fans or fake geek girls writing their shows, and they don't take the time to research these IPs that they are trying to market and sell to their audience. It's insulting, it's lazy, and it's a waste of all of our goddamn fucking time. I'd expect more from Disney. I'd expect more from Star Wars. I'd expect more from Lucasfilm and all of the people working there to do their fucking research on their own goddamn IP. And me, a Star Wars fan, should not have to be correcting them on simple, basic continuity and facts of their own goddamn fucking universe. It's ridiculous. Now, before I have another coughing spout, I'm gonna go. Again, I'm sorry that I didn't get everything. My voice is killing me, and I'm just gonna go lay in bed and hopefully feel better. But anyways, everyone, that's my review of the first 2 episodes of Kenobi. I think Ewan did a great job acting-wise. I think Bale did a great job acting-wise. The chick that played Reva is so god-fucking awful. She makes Amber Heard look like a fantastic Oscar-winning actress. And, yeah, we'll see what they can fuck up next time. Thanks, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and until next time, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and may the Force be with you, because we are really, really, really gonna need it. Bye, everyone.
Also, guys, I have a Twitch channel where I play video games like Elden Ring and KOTOR, as well as an Instagram where I post photos from my recent cosplay escapades. If you guys aren't following me on either of those, go do so now. The link is in the description of this video. And just in case if you guys are interested in my art, I have an art Instagram as well where I post all of the time-lapse videos from my recent project, the Eye Project, as well as other projects that I've worked on if you scroll down further. And if you're interested in purchasing some prints of my art or stickers or bookmarks and stuff like that, any kind of merchandise that I make based on the stuff that I paint, you guys can go over to my Etsy. It's the Art of Anna TSWG. Everything, again, that I've showed you will be linked down below in the description of this video. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.